Life is suffering and stress and death and destruction. I'm so God. Hello everyone, it is I, Efe. Welcome back to another TTRPG Sunday. Ah, how is everyone doing? Look, Neo, I haven't sped up the process of starting a stream this much ever. It's been a mess of cables, of logistics, of fucking bullshit. Ah, and then there's my fucking microphone. It's trying to fight me. And I'm still eating because I barely had time while doing everything else. Ah. Anyways, same as usual. Da, da, da. Feel free to request songs and shit. What the fuck? No, stop that. Thank God I hadn't started it yet. Oh, Neo, you're gonna need to resend that. I was deleting the other thing from the list. Sorry. All right, pin the message. Leave it there. There. All right, then let us media. Oh, the sound from last time is still there. Oops. Wait, what the fuck? Why is my... give it a second. For some reason, my... That... Huh? Give me a second. I think my OBS may be not properly connected. Let's see. God, I'm gonna lose my mind. Ah. Alright, so I don't know why the fuck the audio from OBS is choosing to not come out in my headphones. Instead it's coming out of my computer. What the fuck? Hmm. Okay. Ugh. I'm already so tired. Jesus Christ. Hi, Blue Blue. Uh, let's see. Why are you not working the way you should? OBS. I mean, it's just that I kind of had to speed run it through everything that I had to do once I got home. And it's been a bit stressful, and my microphone cushion disappeared. I don't know to where, and my headphones are acting weird, and my cats were constantly after me for some reason the moment I got home. Not the best start to a stream. And now OBS is acting weirdly, and I don't know what to do to fix it. So yeah, I'm just kind of confused. Let's see, like if I like for some reason the music is coming out of my computer instead of my headphones, even though everything else is on my head in my headphones. I don't get it. What is making OBS play audio differently specifically? I'm so confused. Oh hey, I found the cushion for the microphone. Yippee, that's one thing. Did you try using filters? What to what? What would a filter do? So decide manually where your audio goes. Huh? Okay. I don't. But that filters. What? I'm so confused. It's a no. I don't like. I just have the usual audio monitor, but for some reason, the audio monitor is coming out of the computer instead of my headphones, even though all the other sound in my computer is coming out of my headphones. Like that's the problem. That's what I'm saying. Maybe let me see. Uh, the fuck out of my desk. No, advanced doesn't really have anything for this kind of shit. Ugh. Ah, I don't get it. Let's see output. I just don't know if I can fix this while I'm streaming. God. I'm just so confused. Like, what would cause something like this to happen? I don't know, like... Uh... Well, I guess I just won't be able to listen to the music you guys play. Whatever. I just put on my own playlist in the background, I guess. I'm not gonna restart now, I already started the stream. It's fine, I just won't listen to the music you guys play, whatever. I don't have half an hour. I have to do stuff later too. Ugh. Let's see. Okay, I think I found it. Ugh. Let's see. There we go. Jesus. Why would it not default to my headphones? I'm so confused. Whatever. It's done. Ah. Anyways, I'm gonna do something real quick because I got enough space to actually bring out the drawing board. Which means we can actually do doodles of this bullshit. Chicky pam. Na, 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 na. Thanks for the LP music. That helps. But God, the way OBS puts some of their settings is so asinine. Uh, Good God. Okay. Whatever. Let's switch places. And let's see, where is the thing I use for... Huh. Where did I leave the thing that I used for... Let's see. Oh, the fuck? No, that's the wrong thing. I can't with this shit anymore. Uh... No, it just fucking... Now OBS just fucking crashes for no reason. Uh... No, not you. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? I just need to find where the hell is the thing for Clip Studio. Why is it suddenly gone? Oh, there it is. EP. Okay. There. That should be it in terms of the stuff I need to set up. Uh, why? I'm telling ya, first edition is fucking cursed. Also, why is the thing not working? There we go. I swear, the spirit of Gary Gygax himself is cursing me from the grave from for trying to talk shit about his system. Good God. Well, now that we're over the worst start of a stream I've ever had, You guys up for browsing through some bullshit old school game? Yippee! Alright then, let me just move over to here. So, I got a question for you all, my dear viewers. What would you like to check out again this time? Since we don't really have much of a structure for this, since we're just kind of looking at every single aspect of this game and just being like, what the fuck? So yeah, like, what would you like to look at? There's the character generation. There's the random rules that different that characters have. The how weird. I would like calculation they want trying to learn right now. What? Neo, you know what this stream is about, right? I'm so confused by what Neo responded to what wrote right now, and I don't even know. Whatever. I'm asking you which part of the first edition manual you would like me to check out first. Character creation? Alrighty. Here we go. Alright, then give me a second. Let's see. Creating the player character, page 11. Alright, so how big is this on the stream itself? Pretty small. Okay, then I will change it so that it's whoop too much. There we go. Ah, okay. And then let me go to the player's handbook. And I'm gonna do the same. Alright, page 8. There we go. Alright. Oh. Then, with that, let's go. Oh boy. Let's see. Wait, this is introduction. This is not. Let me. Honestly, I would love to at some point check some of the like specific wording that's used for some of these parts because sometimes the way someone writes something says a lot about the thing itself. Let's see. Da, 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 da. As a role player, you become fast of the fighter. You know how strong, intelligent, wise. Ah, oh, Adobe. Fuck off. Where did the music go? What the hell? Well, that was weird. I don't know why it suddenly stopped. It's just I love they're like, oh yes, your alignment is your philosophical and moral ethics. It's like, yeah, sure, buddy. You give too much credit to players. For three or more adult players, one is dungeon master, blah blah blah. All right, here we go. Actually made it to the important shit. Ah, okay, so player character and the master is ta ta ta. Oh yeah, I love this part. The Dungeon Master is advised to limit player characters to one per participant at commencement of the campaign. So as play progresses, additional player characters may be added in a judicious manner. So yeah, you can just... Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna head into the uh words. Ah, I forgot how to speak. Help. I'm gonna head into Clip Studio Paint. Yeah, Neo, no. The D&D first edition, you can... No, you can add more characters in my judgment. No, you can add more characters according to the Dungeon Master's judgment. Like, you can just be like, hey DM, we're like level 10 and this dungeon has like a 20% chance of killing us. Can we like make a second character to use as fodder cannon or something? It's literally the this is how mafia works meme. Where's this fucking zoom in this thing? Whatever, I'll just... Ah. Eh. Just one moment. Doing this without the mouse is a bit hard. I know I cannot use my mouse for... It just so happens that my headphones now take up USB space. So if I want to draw and be able to use my headphones at the same time, I cannot use my mouse. It's very unfortunate. But yeah, I love how it's just like this is how mafia works, being where it's just like you have the level 1 goon who's just just one guy equipped with like equipped with like some, I don't know, some neat neat and mail armor or God, that's the worst fucking cough I've ever drawn. Oh my god. There we go. They just have like a level 1 like fighter who just they're just carrying like a little sword, a little shield and all that stuff. What the fuck is this remix? God. And then you get to like level 10 boss. And suddenly it's like your character with their like super magical like crown of damage absorption or something, with their like mega armor. That looks like a boob. God. How do I draw an armor on a stick figure? Man. This is the sort of questions that you really need to ask yourself. Let's say I draw something like... Whoops. Ah! Like the biggest shoulder pauldrons ever. And they have their like mega sword of like dragon slaying plus 10. just super flaming and shit. And then that guy also gets like, I don't know, three other guys who are just now the next goons. I'm gonna add these specifications for later since other people are probably gonna read what the hell I mean. But yeah, no, like you just, oh, why is it so, God, uh, OBS, why did you do this to me? Why is it so badly cropped? There we go. Jeez. This whole time the thing was just not cropped properly because fuck you, I guess. There we go. Jeez. This is just the accidental stream, I guess. Oh boy. But yeah, okay, that's. I mean, that can be fun, you know, having multiple characters, but definitely, the just make play by the judgment of the DM is definitely a choice. But yeah, let's see what else. Ta 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 ta. Develops the abilities through the random number generation. Yeah, I mean, I love how they keep using all these fanciful terms like, but the basic characteristics of the persona, the abilities. It's like just call it a character, Jesus. The player decides the race, what's the character class, alignment, character's name, blah 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 blah. The turn level, oh god, they have a whole dictionary section about what it means to have a level. Oh god. As an indication of character power, being a character at first level, the lowest possible level, the higher the level number, the more powerful. Level is used to indicate the depth of the dungeon. The complex when in the ground. God. Level is a measure of magic spell difficulty, which incidentally reflects the spell's effectiveness to some extent. First level spells are the basic ones available to beginning characters. God. Alright, level's a gauge of a monster's potential threat. Oh boy. I mean, I guess that's fair, but also, like, you could just explain these things in the respective section of each of these things. I don't know. Then character power as ranks, but complexity was to be termed power, and monster strength was to be termed as order. This is not an 8th level character encounter, a 7th level monster, and an 8th level, and with a 4th level spell. The terminology would have been a 9th rank character encountered a 7th order monster on the 8th dungeon level and attacked it with a 4th power spell. God, that's some desire to complicate one's lives. Thank God you didn't go with that. It is not as confusing as it may now seem. Well, then why did you go on that whole ass tangent, my dude? Alright, so, whoa. Each and every character 6 was characteristics, yeah. Strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution, and charisma, the usual. Psionic. See Appendix 1 Psionic ability, huh? The range of these abilities is between 3 and 18. Yeah, that's the standard of like old school role playing games. Premise of the game is that each player character is above average, at least in some respects, has superior potential. Furthermore, it's usually essential to the character's survival to be exceptional, with a rating of 15 and above, in no fewer than 2 ability characteristics. Each ability score is determined by random number. So you're like rolled randomly, but also your character should have this level minimum in some skills. Good fucking luck. I know, right? It has like it has so much flowery text for literally no reason. It's so weird. But okay. It is usually essential to the character's survival to exceptional, blah blah blah. Referee has several methods. His random generations should be accomplished suggested to him or her in the Dungeon Master's Guide. Okay, let's go to the Dungeon Master's Guide then. And decide, like, uh, what the fuck? Wait, give me a second. Ah! Okay, creating the character. Here we go. Why are you putting, like, the effect of wishes on character? Why are you putting all this stuff together at the start? That's so weirdly formatted. Okay, as advanced stages of an ongoing game of fantasy adventure, it's important to allow participants to generate a viable character of the race or profession which he or she desires. While it is possible to generate some fairly playable characters, but in 3D6 there's often an extended period of attempts at finding a suitable one due to quirks of the dice. Ah, whoops. Furthermore, these rather marginal characters tend to have short life expectancy, which tends to discourage new players, as does having to make do with some character of a race or class which he or she really can't or won't identify with. Character generation that is a serious matter, and it is recommended that the following systems be used. Four alternatives are offered for player characters. Okay, 46 drop lowest. All scores are recorded and arranged as in method 1. 3d6 are rolled 12 times, and the highest 6 scores are retained. Alright. Scores rolled according to each ability category in order. 3d6 are rolled 6 times for each ability, and the highest score in each category is retained for that category. I mean, that's definitely a way to. That's definitely a way to get good stats, but I feel like it may be a bit too good. In fact, like six gold chances at getting a high score. Damn. Or 3d6 are rolled sufficient times to generate the 6 ability scores in order for 12 characters. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I didn't expect that to reset the thing. Oh, fuck. That caught me off guard. Oh my god. Just casually create 12 character stats so you can have one character with decent stats. I mean, this, like, method 3 and 4 are definitely for the power gamers, that's for sure. What the hell? Like, method 1 is just the one that has survived up until 5th edition, so clearly they struck gold with that one. But what the hell are these methods 3 and 4? like, generate literally 36 and then 48 different roles in order to create a character. It's so funny. Like, method 1 is like, yeah, it's the usual. It's like 3d6 drop 46 drop lowest. And then method 2 is pretty like fair. It's like roll the double amount of time and just pick the best among those or the ones you like. And then it's just suddenly like, hey, make 36 rolls. Hey, make 48 rolls. Like, God. Imagine having to do that every time your character died at level 1 because, it's all it is on D&D. Your character has a huge chance of dying in this game. The OC Hunger Games. Most of you will go and use, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright, I need to make a drawing for this. Give me a second. Oh my god. That fucking killed me. I don't like point. Point is okay, but I also do like the fun of randomness. Besides, randomness is the only way you can truly get a stat of the sorts of, hey, you rolled a 6 in strength, or hey, you rolled a 6 in dexterity, fuck you. Also, my kitties are all sleeping now. They've finally calmed down after 3 hours of being fucking. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but 3 hours of being fucking absolute terrifying creatures. Ah, but yeah, let's see what I can draw for this. Give me a second. Stat. Also, can we take a moment to think about how stupid it is that the information for how to roll stats is in a different manual from the rest of the information on creating a character. Just think about that for a second. Hmm. Fuck my fool. I think I just put this aside. Not really hungry anymore. What a fucking mess of a lunch, of a stream, and of everything. Oh well. So, we have method 1, which is, you know, oops. We have method 1, which is the good old and holy 46. Just our buddies, the dice here, helping us out, helping us create the character and such. I'm I'm fucking flabbergasted, dude. Like that, and that actually got me so off guard. Oh my god, just suddenly like, okay, roll 12 times and pick the 6 best. Okay, roll 6 times per stat. Just, god. Oh yeah, then we have number 2, which is, for that one, I'm just gonna real quick, give me a second. Copy this. Copy that. Oops. And then just start copying. And pretty standard, just, do this a bunch of times. And you just get your stats. Pretty nice. Nothing too weird about this. Oops. Okay, now give me a second. I need to. There we go. Combined all the things. And then. Choop, choop, choop. Then. Whoops. Method 2. Pretty decent. Pretty normal for now. And then we go to number 3. And let me read that real quick. For each category, You roll 3d6. All right, so let me just grab 6 of these. Uh, and then I'm gonna copy them. Oh, there. Gonna copy them, move them, and then I reduce them, and then copy, move. All right, then copy, move, copy, move, copy, move, and copy, move. And then from these stats, then you have to sacrifice 6 of them with a blood pact. Hello? Oh, that's why. You gotta sacrifice 6 of them to feed the survivor. Just casually, like, just I'm just sorry, I'm just so flabbergasted. Like, this is so fucking incredible. I da, 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 da. Oh my god. And then finally, on number 4, we just have the piles of bodies of deceased characters just stacked up on a bloody burning pile. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, a bit too many. Give me a second. Small eraser? No. Big eraser. There we go. Nyum. 1, 2, oh god. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's literally perfect. That's just perfect. Like, that's literally like. And then atop all of these stands the Victor, who will then proceed to die in the next 10 sessions. Like, good god. I know it looks like it's giving the middle finger, but it's a sword, I promise. And here's the pool of blood from so many dead stickmen. God. Like, come on. This is just absurd. Oh my god. Alright, with that done, suddenly there's just a section of non player characters out of nowhere. Just, considering anyone as a 3 and any 6 a 4, sure. Da, 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 da. Okay, actually, I'm gonna read real quick. Yeah, sorry, Neo. I still haven't set up my commands. I'm so sorry. Also, hi, Pain. But yeah, let's check this out real quick. The effect of wishes on character ability scores. It is quite useful for players to use wishes or alter reality spells found on scrolls to increase their ability scores in desired areas. Whatever the areas might be, it is strongly suggested that you place no restriction upon such use of wishes. However, at some point it must be made more difficult to go upon an ability, whereas many characters will eventually be running around with several 18s or even higher. Therefore, when any ability score reaches 16, then it should be ruled that a wish will have the effect of increasing the ability by only 1/10 of a point. What do you mean 1/10 of a point? That's... What do you mean you need 10 wishes to increase our ability to 17? That's by means of wishes, or wishes and ultra rarity spells. A great score of 16 can be raised to 20 by use of 10 such wishes. The score going from 16 to 16.1. What do you mean? With the first wish, 16.2 with the second, and so on. This is not to say the magical books or devices cannot raise the scores of 16 or better at full point. The prohibition is only on wishes. Huh? What? Bro, I don't know what the... Okay, give me a second. I need to do a small caveat here. Wish and stats. Just give me a second. I need to just... I'm cooking something. Give me a second. So, anyways, we did it, guys. We encountered the most flaccid genie ever. Actually, this is not that good of an oil lamp. Give me a second. Whoops. Literally the most flaccid ass genie ever. Like, good god. Jerking my genets until jerking my genets until I get a full ability score bonus. Remember infected with no more heroes with Margaret time to threw you into no straight roads. But I already own no straight roads. I'm just waiting for a chance to actually play it. Fucking 1/10 of a point. Oh my god. Fucking most flaccid ass genie ever. Holy. Alright, well, that was certainly a good tangent. I just lured you to crave it more. Alright, fair enough. Well, in that case, you should play Hi-Fi Rush. I'm just saying. Oh my god. So yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, the Dungeon Master Guide has like rules on like size and stat rolling, but the character creation itself is on the player's handbook. Like, why is stuff so weirdly spread around between the two manuals. Ah, damn. Well, I guess I know what to give you next, Nami. Player will be able to properly act the part dictated by the dice rolls. What do you mean height and weight should be randomly determined? I just don't get a choice. It just has to be random. The height and weight tables in the person section are useful in this area. However, the tables do not actually use using variation upper limits of height and weight of humans, so you might find this. Oh my god. Genie, I wish to raise the point cap limit to 0.2 when increasing a stat above 16 by a wish. Okay, roll 10 D100. I hope you roll at 1000. God. Why is there a whole section about non-player characters? Oh wait, player characters non-professional skills, huh? But player characters is a class, the profession is assumed to be that has been following previously, virtually to the execution of all the activities. That's particular individuals at first level of ability. So minor knowledge of certain skills may belong to player character information and training. So skill randomly is oh, your campaign to their second skill is known. Roll the table if it indicates so two skills and assign a second appropriate one. Why is this on here instead of on the player's handbook? No skill of measurable worth. What the fuck? Starting level of experience. Wait. As a general rule of the greatest skill of any new fight, player will be the first adventure. When he or she doesn't have a real idea of what is happening, wherever an encounter monster is, what rewards will be gained from the adventure. This assumes survival, and you should gear your dungeon to accommodate first level players. If your campaign has a mixture of experience and experienced players, you arrange for the two groups. So adventure separately, possibly in separate dungeons at first. Or you could just not DM the same world and setting for two different groups at the same time that are also coexisting. Call me crazy. If an existing campaign with the majority of the players being already above first level, better to allow the newcomers to begin at second level or even third or fourth level and give them a survival chance when the group sets off for some lower dungeon level. God. It has been called to my attention. New players will sometimes become bored and discouraged with the struggle to advance in level experience. Gygas, this is the biggest self-report I've ever seen, dude. Neo, you don't understand. The player handbook has half of the rules for character creation, and this book has the other half. Like, let's see, this is page 11. Like, if I go up here, see, there isn't anything for actual races or classes. Well, there is, but so what? Let's just make all games up at the same time, though. Lol. Okay, no, there is, but I think if I remember correctly, basically this has the explanations for the dungeon master of the classes, while the other has the explanation for the players of the classes. Like, there's two separate manuals, each one for the players and one for the dungeon master, because I guess the players knowing too much was just thinking for Gygax or something. I don't know. Good God. Because I do remember Puffin Forest commenting that there was in fact like spells for players and spells for dungeon master and stuff like that. Ah, get me out of here. Get me out. There we go. Okay, but I need to reread this shit. Like, fucking, that was the funniest thing I've read. God. Give me a sec. God damn it, computer. Let me. Okay, so let me reread this. I do not personally favor granting unearned experience levels, except in extreme circumstances as I just mentioned. For it tends to rob the new players of the real enjoyment he or she would already feel upon actually gaining levels of experience by the of cleverness, risks, and hard fighting. Alright. Understandable enough, just fair for a DM. Like, yeah, you want your players to experience the growth. It has been called to my attention that new players will sometimes become bored and discouraged by the struggle to advance in level of experience, for they do not have any actual comprehension of what it's like to be a powerful character of high level. So, Gygax, you're telling us that you did not explain shit to your players about how progression actually is supposed to work. You did not invest your players into actually leveling up, and then someone else had to call it into your attention. God. In a well planned and well judged campaign, this is not too likely to happen, for the superior DM will have just enough treasure to whet the appetite of to whet the appetite of players while keeping them lean and hungry still. And always after that carrot just ahead. Why am I starting to why is this starting to feel like one of those alpha male guidebooks? To be a superior DM, you have to feed your players just enough treasure and experience while keeping them just hungry enough for more of you. Oh my god, I'm going to die. And one player's growing ennui can often be dissipated by rivalry. He or she fails to go on an adventure, and those who did play not only. Wait, what? You are telling me you are you're having a player who misses a game for whatever reason, and you're literally dangling in front of them the keys of the goodies their friends got, and being like, "Hey, you missed all of this shit for missing fucko. How about you come into game next time?" What the fuck? And those who did play not only had an exciting time but brought back a rich haul as well. Thus, in my opinion, a challenging campaign and careful refereeing should obviate the need for immediate bestowal of levels of experience to maintain interest in the game. Oh my god, Guys, are you hearing this shit? Wait, I need. I just. Give me a second. I need to draw something real quick. Oh my god. That's so fucking funny. Whoops. Alright, so we have here Mr. Gary Gygax with his beard and such. He is looking very judgingly at the player who didn't arrive last time, who is, just standing there, speechless, like just while the other players are just, sitting down and such. They're sitting down and such, and there's just like an absolute pile of treasure. Just gems, just like, oops, oops. God, suddenly I am terrible at drawing all of a sudden. This is impressive. Just gems and swords and all that shit. Also, give me a second. Just gonna erase a few lines here and there to make it look a bit more better. All, all like glistening and stuff. Super cool, like treasure. If if you miss a session, fuck you. I fucking. Well, let's see. Gygax was a shitty, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, sure, let's. I will give Gygax the funny hat there. And. Whoops. And this guy is just kind of shocked while everyone else just has a pile of loot. Because, they had to go visit their mom at the hospital. And how dare you need to go visit your mom at the hospital? You get to visit on the session and visit on all the golden experience everyone else gained. So now you're lower level than everyone else and you suck. Fuck you. God. I fucking can't. Like, the one player's growing ennui can often be dissipated by rivalry. Oh my. And also, give me a second because I need to create Gygax's thought. Whoops. Gygax's thought cloud, where he is just the chattest guy ever. Whoops. Give me a second. Eh. God, it's hard to draw in something so small. And he's just the chattest Chad to ever Chad in his mind. Could be worse. He could have brought a while a player misses a decision their character defaults to get dignity on the distant activity bomb for orphanages and inter party members. God. Oh my god. I still can't believe that a superior DM. Fucking god. The unseriousness of this whole thing. Also, we have barely gone through character creation, and we are already almost done with the stream time. God, this a big part was me just fucking screwing everything up, but still, this is so flabbergasting. That's, in my opinion, a challenging campaign and careful referring to blah 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 blah. However, whatever the circumstances, some problems such as this exist, it has been further suggested that allowing relatively new players to participate in a modular campaign game would often whet their appetite for continued play at lower level, for they can grasp what it will be like. So you're like, oh hey, don't get bored of my game yet. Look at how cool you can get in further levels. God. As the onset of each of the character's creation, it is necessary that you establish his or her rates. For player characters and headsmen, this is the appropriate table, blah blah blah. What? As the human table has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 classes, while the others have 4 classes. What? And suffer in abject horror. You have to see player, you missed a session, unfortunately. You missed an opportunity to do myself the challenge, you was the soy jack. But also, can we just, like, why being a fighter makes you younger than being a thief? Except if you're an elf? I... What? What? Huh? And why are clerics so old? Like, an elf cleric is 4 times older, well, 3 times older than an elf magic user. Huh? I... I have so many questions. A fighter is just a thing that still has a roof over their head, god. What do you mean by where the fight? I got this manual. I just got it online. It's not like anyone is selling them anymore. So you just kind of downloaded it and then, you know, just started browsing through the powers, the wonders of first edition D&D by its original creator, Gary Gygax. He got the manual out of the trash where it belonged, god. Oh god. Alright, that's... Whoa, that's one big fucking, like, mistake in the scanning. Holy. Give me a second. I'm gonna try the other one I have. See if that one looks better. Oh wait, that's the original rulebook. Never mind. They only have one Dungeon Master's Guide. Oh well. Guess we won't be able to see the full... I guess I won't be able to see the full aging rules and stuff. But yeah, reminder, your age actually does affect your stats in this edition. I know that for a fact because it also happens in 3.5. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind, you know. Oh wait, no, it like push. Oh, this is like a different page then because it's like, huh? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay, no, wait, this is the page for aging and such. It's just that it's slightly shifted in place. Makes it a thing to the age unless it's wisdom. So yeah, basically as you get older, you get weaker because you know, fuck you if you want to play an old wizened warrior. I like how about if it's just very hot weather or not. Yeah, age affects up to 3.5. Which you know, I mean, your mileage may vary. I prefer to not do stuff like that because I just think it's funner if you can just play whatever you want and just. It's a fantasy thing, so you might as well be able to play an old man that still carries like a big fuck you hammer. But you know, I also get like if you prefer like doing it more realistically or whatever, it's like natural aging. You know, just cast certain creatures will cause a natural aging. In addition, various magical factors do so. The following magic causes loss of a lifespan. So yeah, casting some spells will make you lose years of your life. Just if you are under the haste spell, you lose years of your life. I want to play a old woman with muscles the size of her head, and Gaigas will not stop me, God. But you know, casting, being under the effect of haste will actually kill you faster. God, that's so funny. They're literally making it so that every player will want to use haste from a natural source instead. But yeah, this is like disease and all that. I don't think that matters as much. I doubt they've done something super crazy for diseases other than like, you know, making it super complicated for no reason. Just because Gygax wants a way to probably make survival harder. I don't know. God, okay, this. Ugh. There. Much better. But yeah, let's see what else this has, and if not, we'll go into. Illnesses, don't really care. Death due to age. The most common death due to combat is no great matter in most cases, for the character can often be brought back by means of clerical spell or another reality or wish. Of course, recovery of damage sustained might be a problem, but that is not insurmountable. Genie, I wish I was playing Pathfinder 2E. Your wish is granted. By the way, you wanna know a fun fact? Wizards are technically the best grapplers in the game. You're welcome. Grappling in first edition depends entirely on how low of an armor you're wearing. The more armor you wear, the lower your chance of grappling someone is. Which, I mean, in a certain aspect makes sense that, you know, more armor makes you worse at grappling. But why the fuck is it the main factor? Why is it the thing that determines your success rather than like a modifier? That's the part that confuses me. We just have to be a good at grabbing things so people don't join their sticks out of their hands. God. So this is a serious matter. For unless the lifespan can otherwise be prolonged, the character brought back from success faces the prospect of soon dying again. Let's see. Age. maximum age. Again, this is more like setting related stuff and such, so it's not that interesting. Whoops. That went fast, damn. Huh? What do you mean I'm in thief? What? God, okay, give me a second. Oh, okay, the explanation of abilities. Alright. Well, it's very important. Oh god, is having problem rolling again? No. El Mágico. Okay, character races. Here we go. Player character racial tendencies. As a general rule, the player will develop the personality and other characteristics of his persona, the campaign, and little or no DM interference. Alright. Just interference of Gygax making all the other races inferior to humans is necessary in this regard. To find the general height and weight of a PC, use the tables given to development of NPCs. And it must certainly affect the ones of the extra behavior of each PC. Also, it will affect characteristic well. In this regard, it's important for you to see what the particular characteristic of each persona meet with the overall character and alignment of the individual character concerned. Physical characteristics can also be a factor. Consider the following guidelines. Okay, so okay, so just general setting about like how each of the races are. No, I don't think that's really that much important. It's just like, yeah, like elves are all haughty and shit. Gnomes are fun loving. Halflings are more just chill and stuff. And then I love how Gygax is like, orcs suck. Fuck orcs. They're the worst. They're rude grass. They bully the weak. Or this does not mean that all half orcs are horrid. Only most of them. God. Fucking great. Thanks. You really want me to make me want to play this kind of character? Alright. Alright, go grab your snack. Meanwhile, we're gonna switch back into Player's Handbook. And now we've determined character abilities and how levels are and such. God, I can't believe this manual. It's like, go to the Dungeon Master Guide to read how to roll your stats. Alright, strength is more for the fighters, therefore strength is a major characteristic of fighters, and those fighters with strength 16 or more get a bonus 16 of 10% to of air. Oh yeah! I forgot! Your main having a better main stat for some reason gives you more experience. I fucking forgot that was a thing. Fighters with strength of 16 or more gain a bonus of 10% of their experience. Fighters with 18 strength are entitled to roll percentile dice in order to regenerate a random number between 1 and 100 that are exceptional strength. Increases hit probability and damage stone when attacking. Just... yes, let's just... How dare you be a fighter with 15 strength? Die, you get less experience. Give me a second, give me a second. I need to draw this. This is so funny. So we have the Virgin 15 strength. Ah, come on. The Virgin 15 strength fighter, who is just, you know, kinda sad. They only they only got like they only got like 100 EXP. And meanwhile we have the Chad eating strength fighter. Who give me a second. Wait, actually just biggest fucking horns ever. And then just super muscular stick figure arms. Let's go. Whoops. And then the forearms there. To get 110 experience. Wonderful. Okay, that was okay. I like drawing that one. All right, let's keep going. Wait, no, you're not telling. You're not. Oh my god! Each stat has their own individual table for. Uh, so, oh my, oh no, oh dear. Hi Neo. If you have more strength as a fighter, you gain more experience. And also, apparently, you have a specific table just for the modifiers you get depending on your strength stat. As you can see on the bottom right, I have a graphic detailing how the Chad 18 strength fighter is just better in every way. Ta 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 ta. That's how easily adjusted. La la la. The conversion rate of gold pieces to pounds of weight is 10 to 1. If I could normally carry 500 gold pieces without the encumbrance, but the character has strength 17 instead of the normal. Okay. I'm confused on what they are yapping on about. Strength table 1. Minimum strength for a non-half-orc or halfling character. Minimum strength for a dwarf character. Minimum strength for a fighter character. Minimum strength for a assassin or paladin character. Minimum strength for a ranger character. Maximum strength possible for a female halfling character. Maximum strength for a female non character. Minimum strength for a monk character. Maximum strength possible for a female character. For a female dwarf character. Maximum strength possible for all non-fighter characters. Maximum strength possible for a female human or male known character. Yep, you heard it. Yep, here we go. Welcome to literally just you're a female gnome. You get 3 less strength than a male gnome. Fuck you. You're a female human woman. You don't get to reach the maximum level of human strength, unlike a human man. Fuck you. Because just fuck you. Because Gygax said so. Because he's just the chaddest, coolest man. No girls are allowed because they're stinky. God. I know, right, Nami? It says just fuck you, I guess. How dare you play a female character and try to play a strength character, huh? Open doors indicate the number of chances out of 6, which the character has. Why did you make branching of percentages for depending on your strength, specifically for bending bars and lifting gates? What the? Okay, I need to make a drawing out of this shit. Give me a second. I fucking how to strength. Like a fist and natural 20 to an old woman. So let's see. So if you have your strength, it's pretty simple. You just have to take on account your, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. And then you just have to, you get your -2 or your -3, your -3, -2, -2, -2, -2, -2, -2, -1, -1, -1, -1, 0, 0. And then you just need to, real quick add a 69% here, add another 69% here, 50% here, a 47% here, a 50% here, 70% here, 80% here, just 90% here, 10% here, and then over here you just need to, lorem ipsum doloris, and then just write the entire fucking Communist Manifesto by Karl Marx. And then once you're done with that, you have to apply also the 47%, except when it's a 50%, and then and then just everything else is just a big ol' 69% because they're awesome. And with that, you can now use your strength stat. Good job, everyone. Like, you have to roll like a fucking percentile for bending and shit. Like, what the fuck? Oh god, they're actually trying to add every single human intelligence ability into intelligence. Intelligence is quite similar to what is currently known as intelligent quotient. It also includes mnemonic ability, reasoning, and learning ability, outside those measured by the written word. Intelligence dictates the number of languages in which a character is able to converse, while intelligence is a forte of magic users, for they must be perspicacious in order to correctly understand magic and memorize spells. Therefore, intelligence is the major characteristic of magic users, and those with intelligence of 16 or more gain a bonus of 10% of earned experience. I can't just make up numbers, they can't stop me. I mean, I'm sure they're not made up, and I'm sure there's a logic and math behind them, but it's still fucking stupid. Spells over 4th level cannot be learned by magic users with minimal intelligence. Intelligence merely dictates how many spells may be known and what level spells may be known for. Only the highest intelligence is able to comprehend the mightiest magics combined in the 9th level spells. Well, at least women aren't less intelligent than men. I guess that's something. Thanks, Gygax. What do you mean, chance to know? It's the. All right, I forgot. When you level up, you have to. When you level up, you have to roll percentage for each spell in a list to see if you know that spell or not. I fucking forgot it was percentile roll based. Alright, then give me a second. I'm just gonna real quick. I'm just gonna real quick starting starting magic. So we have Billy Bob the Wizard. He is, you know, he has his spell scrolls. Uh, it's a very tiny wizard. Oops, very tiny wizard hat he has. Poor Billy Bob. He's still learning, but he's doing his best. And now he has finally made a breakthrough, for he can now try to, or he has now gone off to become an adventurer. You know. Whoops. And Billy Bob is gonna do his best to become the greatest wizard in all of Golfica. But for that, first, he must roll the fucking dice so that he. The Vivian issue on the spell maybe will be like, oh yeah, you know spells, but what was the first five ones from 19XX? God. So you're telling me is that there is no zero chance someone could learn all the spells or none at all? I'm pretty sure, yeah, though. I guess I could try to read in more detail, but. But yeah, Billy Bob the Wizard is just here with Spellbook. Actually, yeah, I'll just place it horizontally instead. Whoops. You know, it's a baby book, so it doesn't have many pages for spells and such. But it's gonna try his best, and for that, he need to grasp destiny, literally in the palm of his hand, because that's where his goddamn percentile dice are located. Actually, you know what? Better yet. I'm gonna give him the legendary D100. Oops. God damn it. Whoops. Eh. He did wish 100%. God, I believe in Billy Bob. And then, because Billy Bob is just it's just a simple guy, he doesn't know much. He only has the poor folk only has 12 int. He's still learning the basics of magic. That means he only has a 55% chance to learn magic missile. But he believes in himself, and I'm sure he will get all the spells he wants. Just mean like if one edition was played by rules and says there is a chance someone could announce a Megumi and only know one spell through that adventure by pure chance. Indeed. But let me check like the notes regarding intelligence table 2. I need I need to see this shit. Additional languages, yeah, that's whatever. Maximum number of spells per level. Oh, I see. I Wait, but if you have 19 intelligence, all spells per level. Who the fuck wrote this? All spells per level. I didn't even notice that. God. Actually, just for you, Neo, I'm gonna write this down. Something real quick. Where did I leave my pencil? Uh, hello. Ah, here. Starting magic with, and then I'm gonna put a little star here. Whoops, that's a bit. Whoops. There we go. That's better. Whoa. With Billy, Bob, the best boy. What do you mean you're not coming? Why would Bobby have to do anything with this? What? So each and every magic user character must employ the table in order to determine which and how many of each group of spells he or she can. It's okay. Must employ the table in order to determine which and how many of each group of spells he or she can learn. At first, only the first level group of spells are checked. Successive level groups are checked only when the character reaches a level which the appropriate group of spells is usable by him or her. Uh-huh. And... okay. Chance to know each this spell pertains to the percentage chance that the character may has by reason of his or her intelligence to learn any given spell in the level group. The character may select spells desired in any order he or she wishes. The spell may be checked only once. Wait, so does... wait, no, 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 you cannot. Oh no. You have to choose which spells you want to learn when you start at first level. And then you have to roll for each one once to see if you to see if your wizard has any actual fucking spells or not. What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? The camera select spells desired in any order. So yeah, you roll for the spells you wanna between your minimum and your maximum. You wanna try to roll for, and oh, okay. Thank goodness. Okay, no. Minimum actually. Okay, minimum number of spells actually fixes that. Never mind. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. There's actually some semblance of reasoning here. But it could mean that you just don't get any of the spells you want, and instead you just get some other bullshit. Like Erase, the worst spell in the entire game. I'm researching the fine print that goes into minimum spells. God. Let's continue. Each spell may be checked only once, percentile dice are rolled, and if the number generated is equal to or less than the percentage, then the character can learn and thus know that spell. Maybe in his or her spellbook, explained thereafter. A character with an intelligence of 12 decides to know a charm person spell that he finds in a book or scroll. Percentile dice are rolled, but the number generated is 52, so that spell is not understood and cannot be used by a character. So yeah, if Billy Bob finds charm person and rolls above, then he just cannot learn charm person because he just cannot understand it. Great, thanks, Gygax. Not even like a, I mean, not even like like you can spend next time to try to learn it. No, no, you're just too stupid. Fuck you. All right, minimum number. States the fewest number of spells by level group a magic user can learn. If one complete check through the entire group fails to generate a minimum number applicable according to intelligence score, the character may selectively go back to the group through the group, checking each spell not able to be learned once again. This process continues until the minimum spells number has been fulfilled. This means then that certain spells, when located, can be learned, while certain other spells can never be learned, and the dice rolls indicate which ones are in each category. Wait, what? So this continues in the minimum spells. This means that then that certain spells, when located, can be learned, while certain others. The magic user mentioned above was able to learn charm person spells, also fails to meet the minimum number of spells he or she can learn. The academic is again on the list of first level spells, so to see if this time charm person is able to be learned, rolls 4, has acquired the ability to learn the spell. If and when the character locates such a spell, he or she will be capable of learning it. Oh! Okay, let me read through your messages real quick. You know, looking at D&D versions, they gotten rid of gender differences in 1989. The last standard D&D player Jim manual issued before this was 1983. The same year Gygax divorced his wife. He remarried in 1987, so I truly think it was because he didn't want to play with his wife. God. Billy picks up a French spell book. The heck does this say? Well, now I'm gonna be forced to create Billy Bob for a campaign at some point. God damn it. What certain of the spells can never be learned is... Okay, so... This means that when certain spells, when located, can be learned, what certain other spells can never be learned. And... Okay! I think I understand now. This is stupid. So, when with your intelligence, you determine which spells your character can learn, and then basically you can only learn those spells when you find them, and then if you find a spell that you have rolled that you cannot learn, that you can't do shit with it. What the fuck? This, oh my god. So goofy. Balance, you say, except that some spells are fucking ass pain, while others are fucking busted. I also love missing the learning experience, just like IRL. God. If intelligence goes down or up for any reason, such change is relatively permanent. The magic user must check again as explained above for unknown spells by level. If you get Billy Bob, can we get Common Gobs too? Sure. I'll do my best, I guess. Acquisition of here. What? Huh? Well, okay, let's go first at maximum. Is the obverse? Why not just say reverse of the minimum number which can be known? According to the character's intelligence, maximum numbers which the maximum can possibly know have his or her spellbook varies from 6 to an unlimited number. As soon as this maximum is reached, the character may not check any further in the level group. Alright. Acquisition of heretofore unknown spells. Fuck you. Although the magic user must immediately cease checking to determine if spells are known after the first complete check of each spell in the level group, or immediately thereafter during successive checks when the minimum number of spells which can be known is reached, it is possible to acquire knowledge of additional spells previously unknown as long as this does not violate the maximum number of spells which can be known. These spells can be gained from capture or otherwise acquired spell books, or from scrolls of magic spells. In the latter event, the scroll is destroyed in learning and knowing the new spell of spells. Sure, whatever you say. Oh, hey, look, it's Billy Bob. We actually found Billy Bob in the book itself. What the fuck is this image? That looks so goofy. I love it. I cast summon banana. Oh! No, I don't want to ask a fucking AI assistant. Fuck you. Go die. I suddenly raise volume. God. Alright, wisdom is a composite term for contentment, judgment, while willpower and to a certain extent intuitiveness. Uh-huh. Magical attack adjustment. Wait, is it? Give me a second. It has a certain effect on saving throws against some magical attacks. It's the most important to clerics. Okay. Which only but for the more clerics with exceptional that. Okay. Adjustment for clerics. Spell bonus. Uh I don't quite get what this means. Oh, like you get bonus spells for having a certain wisdom? Chance of spell failure. I mean, by I'm gonna be real with you. Why even make this? I don't think anyone is going to be a cleric with 9 wisdom. And like attempt like this feels like such a no reason addition. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, why put a chance of failure for like the lowest levels of wisdom? Only like, huh? Whatever. I guess he wanted to be prepared in case some player want to be like, oh, I want to play a 10 wisdom cleric. And it was like, oh yeah, well you play my trap fool, you now have a chance of failure. Maybe they rolled really badly with all 12 characters. Fuck. Okay, that got me. Spell bonus indicates the number of additional spells the player is entitled to according to wisdom. Oh, okay, so yeah, extra spells depending on your wisdom. So it kind of works like a sorcerer. Okay, sure. I love the idea of like chance of failure on a wisdom spell because it's like you are so fucking bad at insight that God just doesn't want to talk to you. Alright, dexterity. Dexterity encompasses a number of physical attributes, including hand-eye coordination, agility, reflexes, precision, balance, and a speed of movement. High dexterity indicates superiority in all of the above attributes, while low dexterity may be thief class, whatever. Defensive adjustment. Oh yeah, fun fact. AC in this game works differently in that is basically you have you aim to have a low AC rather than a high AC because I think your AC is added to the attack of the enemy to determine like whether they hit a certain number or not to hit. It's kind of weird, but ah. Let's see. Reaction, defensive adjustments, whatever. What? Huh? Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Big. Uh, uh, Pickpocketing, lock opening, trap removing. Locating, removing. Why would Wizard be the best tank? Neo. Armor and dexterity lower your AC instead of raising it. So that's really neat, Pain. I didn't think I needed to explain that part. I thought it was obvious that, if the target is to have a low AC, then everything that usually would increase AC would lower it. But yeah, all all skill checks are percentage based. Why would you do that? That sounds like such a pain in the ass. Like, why would make the rest of the system go around like T20s until praying as a cleric was also percentage? Oh god. Physique, fitness, health, and resistance. Characteristics and surviving as great resistance shocks, as being changed by magic spell, resurrected from the dead. Oh yeah, I forgot. Being transformed or being revived has a chance to just straight up kill you because your body cannot take the stress. I forgot. Constitution is a term which encompasses the character's physique, fitness. The constitution scores above certain characters are necessary for becoming certain subclasses of characters. It is of utmost importance to understand that the character's initial constitution score is also the maximum number of times like the character can be raised from the dead. Huh. So your constitution is also the amount of resurrections you can take, and your constitution is permanently lowered after reviving. That's interesting. The character's constitution can be restored by its former score or even raised above its number by magical means. This in no way alters the initial score limitation. None of such magical change in constitution restored to the character's additional chances of revivification. A character's initial constitution 15, he or she can never be brought back to life by the raised or resurrection more often than 15 times. The 16th is final and irrevocable without use of some other magical means as a wish. I mean, fair enough. To be fair, I would be concerned if my players died like 10 times in my game, but I guess that's not a concern for you, Gygax. Systems shock survival, resurrection survival. God, imagine being the poor fucker that has like a 16 in constitution and rolls a 95, 99 on resurrection. Oh hell yeah, I love this song. Only fighters get extra health points for having high constitution. That's funny. Like, only fighters can reach a +4 while everyone else gets a +2. That's funny. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Where is my mouse? I don't know why this is kind of funny to me. Alright, let's see. Hit point adjustment indicates a subtraction. If a die is rolled and a 1 comes up, or if a 2 is rolled and the penalty to constitution is -2, the die is read as 1. Regardless of subtractions. Okay. So yeah, minimum 1. Okay, system shock, survival. The following magical attacks: aging, petrification, polymorph any object, polymorph others. The wicked necromancer polymorphs his hireling into a giant rock with a rather foolish agreement of the changee. The hireling must make a saving throw based on his constitution score, his table above. Assuming that he survives, a further saving throw will have to be made if he has switching again polymorphed or is spelled back to original form. God, that sounds awful. Character can never be raised from the letter total number in excess of the character's initial constitution score. Yeah. Charisma. Charisma is the measure of the character's combined physical attractiveness, persuasiveness, and personal magnetism. Important to a character that it has an effect on dealings with others, and blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, maximum number of henchmen a person can have. Because welcome to first edition, the game where you're basically carrying a bunch of random people in front of you so that they can take the traps for you. And here we go, the marvelous table of character class limitation. Hey, you wanna be a dwarf cleric? No. Hey, you wanna be a dwarf paladin? No. Hey, you wanna be a dwarven magic user? No. Hey, you wanna be a dwarven monk? No. Hey, now you wanna play a gnome monk? No. Only humans get to be monks. I'm with my earbuds. Sorry if it was a bit too loud. I just wanted to do it for the funny. But like, look at the gnomes. Like, fucking gnomes cannot be magic users. They can only be illusionists. Like, elves cannot be rangers or druids. Like, what? At least half elves can be most things except for paladins and illusionists and monks. What makes a half elf unable to be an illusionist or a paladin? I don't know. Oh, also, halflings, you can only be a thief or a fucking fighter. That's it. That's all. You get 2 classes as a halfling. Good fucking luck, fucko. And then there's a human. Also, you may have noticed that there are letters next to your classes. That means that is what alignment you can only play as that class. So, clerics can be any alignment depending on your god. Druids are neutral always. Fighters can be alignment. Paladins are lawful good. Rangers are good. Magic users are any. Thieves are neutral to evil. Only. And the monks are lawful. So yeah. Not the best. Not at all. Oh god. Let's see, is there anything interesting? Okay. Here we go, character races. As a player has determined the abilities of his or her character, it is them time to decide what racial stock the character is to be. For purposes of the game, the racial stocks are limited to the following: Dwarven, Elven, Gnome, Half-Elven, Halfling, Half-Orc, and Human. Advantages and disadvantages. You don't say. Human, in general, human is superior to the others for reasons you will discover as you read on. not, they're not even fucking hiding it, man. It's literally character races. It's so funny. Like Gygax literally is like, play a fucking human, or you're gonna be so screwed up by me, fucker. Which is why every single important character in D&D lore is a human, because they're all characters of players of Gygax. Nothing can stop the human spirit. God, I am amazed. The engine master may have restrictions as to which races are allowed in the campaign, to the circumstances, blah blah blah. The tables are for each response given below in order to visualize the resource stock of your character based on abilities generated and with an eye towards what class of adventure the character will be. Most non-human races are able to work with 2 or more classes at the same time, and some gain abilities score bonuses as well, but most are limited as to how great a level they may attain, except in the case of a thief. Yes, the overmechs are real in the D&D world. God. So yeah, by the way, you may say, oh, that's cool that non-humans can at least spread things out there between classes. Just you wait. Just you fucking wait. You have not seen the depths of flabbergasting of these rules. Alright, give me a second. Just gonna move. Just gonna move on to the next paragraph. Once the fucking manual lets me. Give me a second. I'm just gonna minimize real quick. There we go. So, welcome to level limitations. What this means is that these are the maximum levels you can reach in these classes as non-human races. So yes, you heard that right. Not only can you not play as certain classes as, you know, dwarves, elves, and such, you also can't reach your maximum level in most of the classes you can play. All that for just a small upgrade on your stats. Congratulations! You wanna be an ageless elf studying the powers of magic? Well, sorry, fucker. You can't reach maximum level. You can't reach the same level of magic expertise as a human. Fuck you. God. Hi, how this game became popular? Like how? Because it was the only thing people had back in the day for proper fantasy role playing that was actually structured in a way that was, you know, Tolkien like. It wasn't the only one, but it was the one that gave the quote unquote Tolkien experience basically to players. So, you know, people just ate it up. But yeah. Yes. So, if you wanna play a dwarf, make sure to split your fucking classes into multi-classing. Otherwise, you'll stop leveling up after level 9. Good luck. Tolkien famously said he was a superior race. You know what I mean. 2 was when the game exploded in popularity. I mean, the thing is, basic Dungeons and Dragons was like very popular around Gex's circle, and in general in a small area. Then TSR throughout first edition, and that got fairly popular in the States. And then second edition came out, and that was what really skyrocketed D&D into popularity. So it was basically like a step-by-step thing. But God, the one good thing Wizards did was grab all this shit and just make third edition. Like, they made third edition, they made a game that was actually mostly okay to play and friendly to players, and from there it actually just skyrocketed. But yeah. Well, we're about to almost going to end because it's almost time, but first I want to show you just what exactly oh yeah, also your stats can gatekeep some of your level ups, as you can see in here. Dwarf fighters with less than 17 are limited to 7th level. Those with 17 strength are limited to 8th level. Again, because fuck you. But yeah, let me real quick. Just, you know, they have a few bonuses to stats. Oh, that's so good. Oh yeah, here you have minimum and maximum distributed by male or female, just so you are sure that that is an important element in your character. Like, you wanna be a female strength character? Fuck you. You have from 1 to 3 less strength than your peers. And also, if you are a dwarf, you if you're a dwarf, yeah, good luck getting good charisma. Or hey, if you are an orc, good luck getting any charisma. At least it's not fatal. That's like God, imagine if I one day review fatal in here. I think I would die before I even got through the first 2 pages. And also, I will probably violate so many of Twitch's TOS. God. But yeah, look at half orcs and how they have maximum 14 wisdom and maximum 12 charisma. Yippee! I truly want to play that race. I'm sure it won't be miserable at all. Uh, but yeah, I think we can skip through the whole like description of the races, because I want to take you real quick to the part that explains multi-classing. Oh yeah, there's the insetting racial hate table. I forgot that there is the canon D&D racial hate table that shows that most people fucking I mean, I'm mostly kidding. It's mostly like a preference table between races, like, like dwarves prefer have good relationships with gnomes, or they have a neutral relationship with half elves. But then there's also, dwarves hate half orcs. Gnomes hate half orcs. Are you seeing a pattern here? Half orcs are just miserable to play. That's the point. And it's so funny because meanwhile, elves and dwarves are antipathic to each other. Or let's see, what else is there? That isn't half orcs, for fuck's sake. No, it's just elves and dwarves and everyone else with half orcs that aren't like that isn't like humans or something. The funniest part is that meanwhile humans treat half orcs better than halflings. It's the fuck is this song? Whatever. What the fuck is this dwarf and that half orc? The half orc looks like a Dr. Seuss character. What's wrong with his face? Half orc, that's just a monkey. Half orc isn't quoted. That's just how it's written. The song is two friends talking to each other in different classmates. The hungry stuff. God. Also, why is the half elf doing the Danganronpa pose? Actual default Danganronpa character pose on the half elf. God. But also, this dwarf is the funniest fucking dwarf I've ever seen. Oh my god. Also, hey, magic users get a D4 health as at first level. Good luck. Good luck not dying, fucko. Half of six about the bong stuff with his stick as a bunga. Oh god. Alright, let's see. Where are the the cleric? Give me a second. I'm gonna go back up. And I'm going to go to... Here we go. The multi-class character. No, not because you're gay. What do you mean monks have a limit and paladins have a limit of how much magic weapons they have? Huh? Oh, sorry, I'm going in a bit of a tangent, but what? A monk may possess no more than 2 magic weapons and 3 other magic items. What? While monks may retain money sufficient for their modest needs and to support their henchmen, all other treasure and excess magic items must be bestowed upon religious institutions. Huh? Excuse me? I didn't even... I didn't even... Oh, okay. I didn't even thought... Why? Huh? Why would you be forcing a character class to give up money? Just be... yeah, sure, the aesthetic monk, whatever, but what? Whatever. Anyways, the multi-class character. The game assumes that only non-semi-human characters can be multi-class, as only certain class combinations are possible, depending on the race of the character. Although these are listed in the section dealing with each race or character, multi-class characters' possibilities are also shown below. Also shown below in order to aid in the section of your character's class or multi-class. Cleric combinations with fighter types may use edged weapons. Oh yeah, clerics can only use bludgeoning weapons by base. Nice. This combination is strong and defensive, blah blah blah. So yeah, the different combinations, like, oh yeah, that's all fine and dandy, right? Well, you fool. You do not expect what is coming now. Oh, wait, does it not explain it here? Damn it. Where does it explain it then? Is it like in EXP or something? Fuck. Man. Also, I love the fact that only humans can have two different classes, like a proper multi-class. Like, unlike multi-class characters who are of non or semi-human race, the character with 2 classes must be human. To attain the second class, the character must switch his or her profession at some point. Thereafter, no progression in the original class is possible. Just, sure. But yeah, let me see if I can find then the part where they explain this fucking bullshit. Because, like, this is some bullshit. But I need to find where exactly it is. The ranger, the fighter, the cleric. Let's see. Da 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 da. Oh, okay. I think actually, if I check onto the multi-classing part, it should say it there. Ah, Okay, here let's go with the half elf. I think that will be a good way to show it to you. So, a character of half-elven race can also opt to become a multi-class individual. A cleric fighter, cleric ranger, cleric magic user, fighter thief, magic user thief, cleric fighter music, blah blah blah. Half-elven characters who choose the cleric as one of their multi-classes aren't limited by that class's prescriptions upon weapons usable, but they are quite restricted in level. Half-elven characters who choose their thief class as one of their multi-roles are limited to the weaponry and armor, of that class when operating as a thief. All earned experience is always divided evenly between the classes of the multi-class character. Even though the character is no longer able to gain levels in one or more of the classes. So yeah, even if you play as a different race and you decide to split, you decide to use a multi-class in order to fill in for, all those issues that you have for not being able to level to max level, you level up to half as fast as a human because you're leveling up both classes at the same fucking time. So the point until you are you only are the same level as a human on even levels. Otherwise, you will be behind on the odd levels. And if the combination of classes you have chosen don't happen to amount to a total of 20 to get, well, and if one of your classes doesn't reach up to level 10, you still have to spend experience on that class, even if it's useless. So fuck you. Meanwhile, humans get to switch classes if they want to, and get to have more than one class if they want to, because fuck you. Humans get normal multi-classing, while everyone else doesn't. So anyways, let me just now do the final drawing of today. Where I'm just gonna do this. So here we have the halfling. Here we have the half orc. Here we have here we have the gnome, the elf, the dwarf, the half elf, and then finally, because I counted wrong the number of positions, you're gonna give me a second. I guess it was like one of those DMs, the ones that was shown on Crit Crab videos, god. And yet people will complain when we make rightfully fun of Gygax. Like, that guy was such a fucking joke. And then we have the Big H humans. Woohoo! They are the winners! Yippee! Half elves. What do you know? They're kinda okay. Then we have the dwarves, who are just kind of whatever. Gonna make their sticks extra thick, with extra thick arms. There we go. Also, let me just real quick put like a big ol' like spotlight with with like sparkles and everything. First place medal. Give me a second, I'm gonna zoom in real quick. There we go, first place medal. Then we have like the elf. Who is just like here. We have the gnome. We have we have the half orc. I am just gonna draw a monkey head on it. Ook. The halves are the second best simply because they can hide their ears and pass as human. God. Ook. Okay. And then finally, halflings. Who are just the saddest, because even if half orcs are treated like shit, at least they have classes. And that's it for today, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this, delving into only the character creation part of this fuck-ass manual, and we've only even scratched the surface of it, and look at all the shit we've been able to look at, all the funny shit we found already. God. Let me just, real quick, save this. Oh my god. And then I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this piece of shit. And there. Let's head over to the end. Oh my god. Well, that was certainly an adventure, everyone. So, any final thoughts on all of this, class? This was certainly educative, huh? Okay, guys, confirmed to hate short people or anything else, to be honest. Oh god, my throat. I haven't screamed this much in a while. Oh boy. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna stop for now. Gonna go take a nice racist money. God, I mean, not you too. But yeah, God. And stuff like this is why I will never understand people who are like, man, don't you miss all D&D? I miss all D&D. Like, no, fuck you. All D&D was written by a goddamn hack. But yeah, I think with that, I'm going to stop for now. I'm gonna take a small break, and then real quick go help everyone else with their Call of Cthulhu stuff. So, actually, let's see if anyone is around for a raid. Let's see. That's Russian. Wow, there's so many people streaming TTRPGs today. A lot of them Russian, funnily enough. Ooh, someone is writing for some Familia Ultima. Let's rate them. Yeah. But yeah, it's been certainly a fun and chaotic time. Thank you all for sticking around. Go give some love to Tracia here. They seem to be working on writing some stuff for TTRPG that I've wanted to play it for a while, but I haven't had the chance to yet. But message we raid the horrors, the Gygaxian horrors. I think that'll be a fun thing to say. Sure, I'll write it. Give me a sec. I'll write it on mobile. Oh no, wait, I found it. There, that's it. But yeah, gonna start the raid now in just a second. So thank you all for coming around. Thank you Nami, thank you Neo, thank you Neon, thank you Pain, and thank you Saber. It's always lovely to have you here for my little yapping sessions. I will probably not. Oh,